Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. Today, as was said, I'm going to talk about detecting lies and misinformation. And I want you to start by thinking about how often do people lie to you? Do you think people within a day would lie to you 100 times? 1,000 times? It's probably more often than you think it is, but less often than economists would predict it to happen. Across our lives nowadays, we're bombarded with information. We get information through the internet, through social media, and we're constantly seeing posts that may go viral. I want to start by showing you a post here, which is showing a video in which there's a family sitting in the mountains, and there's a start of an avalanche. And the avalanche is starting to come, the snow is coming down, and the dad in this family initially says, you know, calm down, we'll be fine. Now the snow is coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's getting closer, and the moment the snow is about to hit them, the dad turns around and runs away, leaving everyone else behind. Now, do you think this story is true or false? Now, you may tell me, well, if I see the video, I will be able to find some clues, some hints. I will see something in the video that will allow me to evaluate whether the video is true or false. The sad truth is you won't. Throughout our studies and throughout other research, what we have seen over and over again is that it's very hard for us to detect truth from lies. It's a very, very hard task, and people are not much better than chance. But what happens is that we think we are better than chance. So we're overconfident in our ability to detect lies, which is very, very limited. Why does it matter? It matters for sharing. People share a lot of information that is false without being aware that they are doing so. Today, I want to tell you about one of my studies in which we investigated these questions. We invited participants to our study. Say we invited Becky, and we asked Becky, you know, we're going to record you twice for 30 seconds. In a first video, you're going to see on the screen a picture and a story from the New York Times. Please describe it. So we had a first true video. And then there was a second video in which we asked Becky to make up a news event and be persuasive about it. So we have Becky in two instances, once in which she's telling the truth and once in which she's lying. Now, we did that over and over again, and so we get a set of hundreds of videos in which sometimes participants are telling the truth and sometimes participants are lying. What do we do with them? We show them to other participants. We ask them, when they come to our study, we ask them, look, you're going to see several videos. Do you think, for each video, is it true or is it false? And the more accurate you are, the more money we will pay you from this study. So they were incentivized to accurately detect truth from lies. How often do you think people were correct? They were barely better than chance. If you flip a coin, you will get it right 50% of the time. People were right 52% of the time. So their ability was very, very limited. But now we ask them, how often do you think you are correct? And now people think they're correct more than 2/3 of the time. So they're saying, well, I think I am really accurate. I'm doing well at this task, but they actually aren't. Now, why would we care? Well, we care about this because nowadays we share a lot of information on social media. And we asked our participants to share some of these videos. And we told them, please share these videos with another participant and share a video that you think is true, and the other participant will enjoy watching. Now, what did they do when we asked them to share videos? Over half of the time, they were sharing false videos that they thought were true. So very, very often, when we asked them to share a true video, they ended up sharing a false video that to them looked very truthful. What's the problem with sharing? Well, the problem with sharing is that when we showed these videos to other participants and we told them, hey, this video is shared with you from a previous participant. It's coming to you, you're getting shared content. What happened to their beliefs? They were more likely to believe a video to be true just because it had been shared. So we're more likely to believe shared content because we attach that credibility to someone else sharing it with us, when it's actually The opposite, we should believe those videos less. Why is this happening? What is happening is that lies are often more interesting. When we asked participants to rate how interesting the videos were, they were more likely to think that the lies were interesting. Now, it's easier to make a story up when you are not constrained by the facts. So what I want us to take away from the studies that we have been running today is 3 things. The first is that it's hard for us to detect truth from lies, but we think we're better than we are. So we need this humility to come in and to tell us, hey, it is a hard task. I may be getting truth from lies wrong. Second, we often come across shared content that is flashy, interesting, and when we're getting those stories, it's important for us to take a step back and think, is this too interesting, too flashy, too shocking to be true? And the third is that when we are sharing information with others, we come across lots of truthful, perhaps less exciting information. And it's also important to consider sharing that with others, sharing what may be not extremely exciting, but factual and interesting to others. And by doing that, we are doing our part to reducing the spread of misinformation. Thank you.